What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Dark Souls 2 walkthrough. So to start this episode off, we're going to rejoin the Way of Blue Covenant, and that's just in case we fight any invaders, such as Forlorn or anyone else, that will contribute to the leveling up of this covenant. And once we max out this covenant, we will get a trophy. There we go. And where we're going to start off now is we're going to go back to the Forest of the Fallen Giants. Those of you who are astute observers may have noticed that there is a locked door in front of the first boss room. And we now have the key to unlock that door from the Iron Keep. So we're going to go in there. And the start of this episode is going to feature some very treacherous item gathering. Everything from here is high risk in terms of item, like actually obtaining the pickups. Some of these items are important though. One of them is going to grant us access to the DLC. We're going to get another key down here. We're also going to get a ring. That's going to be important for the next slate of items that we're going to get. We're going to go back to the Iron Keep and get the remaining items that were kind of in the lava areas, where you take damage because you're walking in the lava. And this ring's going to help us with that. But those items are pretty tough to get. So we have the key to open this. There are fire salamanders in here. They have pretty vicious melee attacks. They can also shoot their fireballs at you. They are pretty fast for their size, unfortunately, and they track extremely well. And there's 4 of them down here, so yeah, they got that lick-a-tongue attack there. Good stamina recover. They have a pretty nasty like jump attack. They lunge at you. And if you're extremely unlucky, the second one down here is going to be attacking you while you're trying to fight the first one. The second one you see is over there. I'm going to pop a life gem. Please don't fireball me. I'll be very mad if you fireball me. I know he did his tongue attack. That kind of gives me an opening just for free hits. All right, there's this kind of turnaround lunge attack. That can be bad. There's this kind of uppercut. And get him. There we go. 2 for 2. That's wonderful. And these guys are a pain. I'm kind of making it look easy, so, you know, take this performance with a grain of salt. I don't always do this well. These guys kill me all the time. All right, so get those 2 items. The one in there, in that cave back there, that is one of the important ones. That is the key. That's going to unlock one of the DLC areas later on. And there is a lizard up here that is stationary. You can run up next to him. He's just gonna turn and face you if you do. Easiest just to snipe him. It's gonna take a bit, but trust me, it is so worth it. Oh, I just took that right to the face. I thought I would be safe, but I wasn't. I might snipe him to maybe half his health or just beyond half his health and then finish him off kind of traditionally. I get it. This is a boring way of fighting, but trust me, it is so much better than fighting him head on and then dying. So better to be safe than sorry. I should run away. There we go. Let him do his fireball and then kind of rinse and repeat. And then there's another one beyond him as well. So this area is kind of divided into 2 rooms. There's the room down here that has 2 salamanders and 2 items. And then the room up there has 2 salamanders, the one that we're killing now and another one. And then a bunch of items as well. Oops, got hit by that one. It's fine. And done. There we go. A little bit cheesy, but I have no regrets. And there's this other one up here. He's going to do the same thing. He doesn't move. He does pivot. And basically all he does is he shoots the fireballs. So I'm going to dark weapon him. I'm going to try to fight him more kind of in a traditional fashion, which involves rushing him so he can't hit you with his fireballs. You want to be... See, he tracks you when you're trying to circle around him. He tracks you very well. So it is very difficult to not get hit by these fireballs. But if you kind of angle yourself by his foot here, when he turns around, he's going to push you over as well. And the fireballs should miss you. One more hit. There we go. All right, that's it for the fire salamanders. Wonderful. Behind us, we have a metal chest, and this is the other important item we want. This is the flame quartz ring +1, which you are going to use in the next area to increase our fire defense, which will mean we take less damage when we walk on the lava to obtain those items. So we definitely want that. Got the hawk ring. Fire drake stone. So yes, got some decent items. I believe one of them was a soul item as well. For the sake of time, I'm just going to go on Hunter's Bone, or Homeward Bone, back to the bonfire. I'm going to show you the other way. So let's just assume you got the first two items. You got the key that we needed and the cracked red eye orbs in that first room with the 2 salamanders, and you died, and you don't want to redo that whole section to get to the second room that we just went through. You can go straight to the second room, and I'm going to show you how to do that. It is crafty, but it can be done. So go on and take these guys out so they don't mess with you while you're trying to do this trick. I'm even going to take the guy down here out just in case he tries to pull something funny on me. All right, there we go. So what you want to do is if you plunge attack, see down here, this is the second room. This is the room that has the flame quartz ring. If you plunge attack this salamander, this is one of the ones we killed just now. If you plunge attack him, you will not take damage. And the way that you do that is you run, you line yourself up with them, you run, you jump, and then you press R1 in the air to do it at plunge attack. And if you land it right on top of him, you're not going to take damage. You're going to do damage to him, but not yourself. So run, jump, plunge attack. You see, I got a plunge attack on him, did a good bit of damage to him. I was unharmed. And now we're down in this room. So this skips entirely that first room with the key and I believe it was cracked red eye orbs. So if you got those first items and you just want to skip straight to the second slate of items, this is how you would do it. So we killed that first one. If you don't mess with this one over here, he's not even going to turn and face you. But there's the chest that we got the ring in, and then there were the other items over there. So again, just to show you how to do that, I wanted to show you just because this place can be frustrating. So I'm going to go on and Homeward Bone back out. Now we're going to go back to the Iron Keep. If you have spare souls enough to get a level out of the deal, I'd suggest spending them now because you're probably going to lose them here. We're going to go back to the beginning of the Fire Keep, or of the Iron Keep rather. And we are going to equip the ring we just got. Flame Quartz Ring +1 increases your fire defense. We're also going to equip Flash Sweat as a pyromancy. We bought it from the pyromancer lady in Majula in a previous episode. So make sure you attune that. I'm going to take out Fireball and I'm going to replace it with Flash Sweat. And you use this with your pyromancy flame. It is a pyromancy, and it also greatly increases your fire resistance. So one thing I'm going to do, I'm going to throw on Flash Sweat here, and I'm going to take a small bit of damage. That item back there is a human effigy. It would be the irony of all ironies if I die trying to get to that because you're wasting humanity to get a human effigy. Take a little bit of damage here, and what you want to do is pop a life gem, and that health recovery of the life gems is going to help you. It's going to help offset the damage you're taking here. And the thing is, dang it. See? Okay. Yep. There we go. Who called it? The thing is if you noticed, is the recovery of those life gems was offsetting some of the damage you were taking there. And the thing is you do that at max health because as soon as your health bar gets all the way to max, the recovery effect of the life gem stops immediately. So the only way that you can effectively use a life gem is if you're not at max health. All right, I'm gonna see if I can get those souls back. All right, here we go. Oh my gosh. I was like in panic mode and I just jumped off. That was wonderful. So this is already going very well. As I said, this part kind of sucks. But if you want all the stuff, this is how you get all the stuff. And my soul's still there. And as I said, wasting a human effigy to get a human effigy, you know, use a radiant life gem this time. There we go. Got my souls back. But wasted the humanity. So, yeah. Something tells me the developers knew what they were doing when they put a humanity, right, or a human effigy right there. You know. It's not an accident. Thanks for that, buddy. Appreciate it. Little did you know, I wanted a little bit of my health gone so that I can use my life gem trick here. So this is very difficult. You see, there are some rocks that are on fire, some that aren't. The ones that are on fire will drain your health if you land on them. The ones that aren't, they won't drain your health. The problem is you need to time the jumps appropriately, because if you jump too far down, you're going to overshoot and fall into the lava, because when you land, you're going to roll forward. And so you want to jump kind of like halfway to 3/4 of the way down the rock so you don't overshoot the next one. Easier said than done. All right, here we go. Up the life gem. And I like to angle my camera this way because it helps me, it kind of helps me make that first jump. So back up. Make that second jump. There we go. Make sure that you don't jump too far down on that rock because you'll overshoot this one and fall into the lava. I made that mistake a number of times. And same with this one. There we go. Actually did it relatively quickly. And so from here, I'm going to homeward bone. Like, there's no question about it. I'm not jumping back across. That's a fool's errand. Okay, so more trouble with that first item than with this item, surprisingly. All right, so now actually what we're going to do is we're going to warp back to the second bonfire. This is where we fought the smelter demon. And then after that, we fought a pursuer in the smelter demon room. And there's an item in the lava near here. So we want to go downstairs. We're going to want to clear out this, at least, section of the area, so we don't get chased. Oh, you are still alive. Oh, no. You're, another one came up from behind. Okay. And I'll go on and take this guy out because I don't want him messing with me while I'm trying to get this item that's already hard to get. I don't want his minions that are up above getting me either. More hits should take him out. There we go. He's got his bros up here. You remember, we filled this lockstone up with water. That's actually going to be an important step because rolling in the water is actually additional fire defense, and it's going to help us a lot. It stacks with the flash sweat and the flame quartz ring. So it is extremely helpful that we have this at our disposal. I'm actually going to lure this guy over because I don't want him messing with us. Because what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going down there and I don't want to aggro these guys in the process. Even though they probably, if they try to follow us, they'll probably die in the lava themselves, but still, it's just, I don't want the added pressure of enemies following me when I'm trying to do something that's already difficult to do. That goes for this guy back here too. I'm just trying to clear out the path. You don't have to clear out the whole room, but all right, so yeah, where we're going is down those stairs. You look, whoops, there's another guy following us. Here we go. See, that's what I mean. I don't want uninvited guests. be part of this process. So we're going down these stairs, and if you look down here, you see there's a treasure chest right there. That's what we're going for. So we got to make this jump to get up there for the extra water to boost our defense. So you got to make this jump again. That jump is easier than it looks, I think. It looks intimidating, but it's not that bad. That's just my opinion. The jumps we were doing before are much harder. So fortunately, this water does restore our health. So, and we roll around in it. It's going to give us additional defense. We're going to put the flash sweat on, which is going to give us even more. And of course, we have the flame quartz ring equipped. Don't forget that. Roll around in here a little bit more. Now we're going to go for it. So make sure you don't waste any time because you don't want the effects of this water to wear off on you. So drop down on these stairs and we're just going to go for it. You see, our health drain as a result of the fire is like completely negligible right now. This guy tried to follow us and he did meet an unceremonious end. The next items that we want to get are also kind of around this bonfire. So I should say past this bonfire. So I'm going to open up this door, climb up, and then we're going to get back to where we were. Climb up this ladder, and it's going to take us back kind of to the other side of this bonfire. There are enemies, but we can handle it. Oh, did he just zoom off the side? He sure did. He lit that up. I've never seen that happen before. Wait a minute. Say it. Whoa. Can you bust these open? What does this do? I wonder if it does anything if you blow them all up. I've never seen this before, so I am literally just experimenting right here. And maybe we'll learn something about this game together. Doubtful this does anything, but I'd be remiss if I didn't try. And this does absolutely freaking nothing. But hey, at least now we know. Now we're back up to, there's the bonfire. There's an enemy right here. We'll take him out. Don't need to worry about those. All right. Get these guys out. So we'll be safe about it. No need to be risky. Because in the next room, I'm pretty sure I pointed this out in a previous episode, there is stuff on the floor in lava that we need the additional fire defense to grab. Homeboy trying to break my path again. Yeah, let's back here, buddy. There we go. Forgot about this guy. All right, that was uncalled for. We're gonna pay for that. Scoot, scoot, scoot. This dude just kind of takes it. It's kind of weird. Invisible wall for the win. Again. You guys notice I'm awesome at hitting moving targets. There we go. And we're going to get the one down here as well. Actually, okay. He's asked for it. We're on flash sweat. And these urns contain the water that helped us before. So roll through these urns and then make haste. We're going to take out this guy first so he's not going to be a nuisance to us. Ran out of stamina. That was awesome. There we go. Gonna heal up. Now there's an item if you kind of U-turn. You see we're taking minimal damage to the fire here because we got flash sweat stacked with the water, stacked with the flame quartz ring. Taking very minimal damage here. And in here, we have something very special. Chaos Storm, which is awesome. It's a pyromancy. We need it for the pyromancy trophy. And it's also a pyromancy that we're probably going to use a little bit as well. All right. So we have done what we came here to do. We got all the items with minimal trouble, honestly. I mean, really the most trouble I had was the first one where I died a couple times. So now what we're going to do, well, I might as well level up. I have at least enough for one, maybe more. See where we're at here.
Bearer, seek lest.
Yeah, one level. If I pop a soul item, I can get two. I'm going to start putting my attunement up because I want to get it to 20 or another attunement slot. We're going to take fire, or we'll take flash sweat off. I didn't mean to do that. I want to... Oh, stop it. Because yeah, I back out and it appears that the menu's gone, but it's not. Okay, so let's see here. Need like... That's not quite enough. 3 more, just to be safe.
Bear lest.
So again, I'm going for 20 attunement to get that 4th slot. And now we have 99 agility, which that is a landmark number. The 99 agility, because I did mention attunement does level up your agility very slightly, not as much as adaptability does. But 99 agility gives you your 12th invincibility frame on your rolls, which is good. And that's back to like normal Dark Souls invincibility frames. All right, so we're going to attune. We're going to go back. We're going to take Flash Sweat off. We're going to put Chaos Storm on. Chaos Storm is good. And then we're going to travel to the Shaded Wood. It is finally time for us to go back here. And this next section is really tricky. It is covered in a thick layer of fog. And using a torch, unfortunately, here does not improve your visibility. And on top of that, there are invisible-ish enemies that constantly try to backstab you. So that is why we picked up the Jester armor earlier. We picked this up from the merchant at the very beginning of the Iron Keep for this purpose, because wearing the Jester robes, you cannot be backstabbed. And these guys will be backstabbing you left and right if you're not wearing this armor. So I highly suggest it. And the way through here is really tricky. It is possible to get invaded by Forlorn when you walk through here. And I'm going to show you guys the way through the best that I can. So if you want the easy road, just follow the perimeter and you'll get to where you need to go. Now, there are enemies, or rather, there are items. Yes, I'm being invaded by Forlorn. That's awesome. There are items in the middle that aren't super important, but they do exist. So I'm going to show you how to get those as well. But if you really just want the main stuff, just loop around the perimeter and you'll get everything you need, including the pathway to the next area. Got him. All right, sweet. So beating Forlorn allows you to purchase pieces of his armor, then eventually his weapons from Strayed. The more times you beat him, the more of his equipment is available. All right. So as I said, you see that ghost looking figure down there? You can't target them. You can't lock onto them. They will attack you, but now at least they can't backstab us. But you can't attack them. You just can't lock onto them. So the first thing is follow this wall to the right. There's going to be an item. Lloyd's Talisman. And then you want to kind of turn this way, kind of perpendicular to the wall and go forward. You should run into another item. Here we go. And then continue straight ahead. That guy tried to hit us. He failed. And then this is going to take us back to the beginning. Follow this wall. Just follow the wall. Follow the wall. That's the name of the game. We're back at the beginning. Okay. So now what you can do is you can follow the left wall. Might try to take this guy out. See, you can barely see him. They can and will hit you and be a nuisance. And at least they can't backstab us because previously they would be trying to backstab us. All right. So back to the beginning. And again, if you get lost, follow the wall. Just follow the wall. You'll be fine. All right. So now we're going to follow the left wall. Hug it closely. There's going to be this path that kind of shoots off. Here, there's going to be another item. And check behind you. Watch your 6. See if there's anybody following you. If not, then good. This is an important NPC. Before we talk to him, I'm going to get this fire seed.
Leave me be.
You want to exhaust all of his dialogue as for a trophy.
Leave? What business have you here, traveller? You may call me Vengarl, if I deserve a name, and 'tis rare to flap these gums. Long ago, I was hired to defend. I remember a long, brutal fight, and then I came to. I don't know what explains it. Now I watch the days go by and gaze at the night sky. I'd grown weary of battle. I know not what brings you on this journey. You may bear a great burden, but I want to warn you of something. I see visions. My body, headless, my body wielding my sword. My body will show no mercy. If you see the wretched thing.
So this is the head of Vengarl, and he is warning us that his body is somewhere else and might try to attack us.
I learn new things every day. And thanks to you, if I can help you.
All right, so we can learn his gesture. Make sure you do that for the All Gestures trophy. And also purchase some things. You can buy the Great Sword from him and the Claymore. Destructive Great Arrows. You can buy gold pine resin. We can't use gold pine resin because our weapon is already imbued with lightning. So we can't buy the pine resin, but we can still buff it with spells, which is what we've been doing as well. And sells magic barrier. I continue talking to him.
Sometimes I wonder what's become. I was a hired hand, yes, and for His Highness. I am afraid, but perhaps it's for the best. I was born in Feroza. So when I was born, we were already mired in prolonged conflict. Eventually, our kingdom fell. I've been a sellsword ever since. All I ever knew was war. What a fool I was. I am grateful for these peaceful days, but such contentment lies only in the here and now. Why must life be? Thank you for lending an ear. Here, take these.
All right, so we got Vengarl's helm, his headpiece, and then we get the trophy for talking to him and getting his stuff.
I cannot.
So once you get the trophy and his headpiece, then you're good to go. Okay, so this is going to be our reference point for the remaining items from here. Is Vengarl. So if you need to get back here, again, just start from the kind of entrance point to this area, follow that left wall, and then you'll get back to Vengarl. All right, so the way out is you want to kind of go to this tree that you see. This tree has a face. If you hit it, it's going to make a moaning noise, and it's going to lure a bunch of the guys to you. The invisible guys. So kind of turn left at that tree, and you'll get to another one of these trees with an item. And we're being attacked. So I want to get away from the tree because I don't want to accidentally hit the tree. See if I can get this guy. And you want to stay kind of near this item. If you get attacked around here, you want to kind of stay near this item because it'll be our kind of reference point for where to go next. These guys do have quite a bit of HP. All right, so here's the item that we got. So from here, you kind of want to head straight and you should find another big talking tree. Here we go. And then you want to circle around it. And we've got another item right here. And we're being attacked. So this item, again, is going to be kind of a reference point. So make sure if you get attacked, you stay near this item. And I'm about to die. That's not good. So annoying. And I think the tree get hit. I don't know. I do see the guy behind me. There is an item in one of the DLC areas that allows you to see and target these guys. But of course, you know, we have not done the DLC yet and we're not going to be doing the DLC for quite some time. All right, so got him. And then straight from this guy is, you're going to find a metal chest here. I go behind it to open it. And again, I'll leave it to you to decide, is it worth kind of going through here and getting these things. That's the clear blue stone ring that decreases spell casting time if you're wearing it. From here, we're going to go straight all the way to the ledge. There's another treasure chest here, all the way at the end. I think there's 2 guys on me now. Yep, there's 2 of them. But at least they ain't backstabbing us, so I'll take the win. Ugh. So annoying. Yeah, 2 of them is not a ideal situation. Go. There we go. Getting kind of low on Estus, but that's fine. I got the old sun ring from here. Now what you want to do is follow the cliff to the left. So you reach the wall. Then up here is another path to another treasure chest for the Chloranthy ring +1, which you're going to equip because it's basically the upgraded version of the Chloranthy ring that we already have on. Make sure you watch to see if anyone's following you. Chloranthy ring +1. Drop off. Follow the wall. Follow it very closely. And this is the path forward. So that's how it works. That's how this place works. If you were to continue to follow this wall around, you're gonna get back to where we talked to Vengarl. This is where we talked to Vengarl. And then you keep following it. You're going to get all the way back to the beginning. And hopefully this helps you make sense of this place. Really, I hope it does. If you just want the essentials, here's the start. Just want the essentials, you can basically make a huge loop around the perimeter. You're going to miss out on a couple of those items. I think the clear bluestone ring, which I'm not going to be using anyways, but if you're a caster, it could be helpful. Just make a big perimeter sweep. And then you follow kind of in this counterclockwise direction. You're going to wind up at the Chloranthy ring and then the exit. But you want to, if you're traveling just in this direction to start with, you're going to make sure that you pass up the exit and then talk to Vengarl. Or you can just circle around the other direction. You know, up to you. That's how you get through this place. Quite annoying. But at the end of the day, not too bad. All right, so we're going to put our regular equipment back on. Take off this Jester armor. Put back the Elite Knight armor. Take off the Flame Quartz. I'll put back on the Stone Ring, and then we will put on the Chloranthy ring +1 that we just got. Okay. So move on ahead. And right here, we have ourselves a bonfire. So let us rejoice. And we will rest. And folks, this is where we're going to call it a day. We're going to make our way through this next area in the next episode, fight the next boss, and have ourselves a jolly good time. So again, appreciate all of y'all for watching these episodes, and hope you guys have a wonderful day. We'll catch you next time.